Hello, this is Dr. Anyashola Ogundele, Astronautics for Exploit. Drivers and benefits of renewable energy. The focus points of my presentation are as follows: sustainability of renewable energy and drivers and benefits of renewable energy. Renewable energy, energy generated from natural resources such as sunlight, wind, rain, tides, and geothermal heat, is witnessing an economic boom. Based on various benefits renewable energy offers, there is a shift from fossil fuel to modern renewable energies. Some of the opportunities provided by investing in green energy are reduction in carbon emissions, prevention of environmental harm, and creation of jobs. The notable researchers and scientists credited with the invention of renewable energy are William Armstrong, credited with inventing hydropower; Edmond Becquerel, credited with inventing solar power; Charles Brush, credited with inventing wind turbines; and Jerry Whitfield, credited with biomass generation. Rapid technology improvements and decreasing cost of renewable energy resources, along with the increased competitiveness of battery storage, is making renewables as one of the most competitive energy sources in many areas. There are numerous drivers and benefits of renewable energy, such as reliability, job creation, public health improvement, economy improvement, energy independence, and abundant supply. Renewable energy sources, such as wind and solar, are helping to build a resilient and reliable power and are less likely to experience large-scale failure due to being distributed and modular. This implies that severe weather in one geographical area or a problem with one piece of equipment will not disrupt service to an entire region. Increased interest in renewable energy is contributing immensely to job growth. Also, public health is being improved and healthcare costs being reduced because of the replacement of the fossil fuels with renewable energy sources, which help to reduce dangerous emissions and improve air and water quality. Renewable energy sources are providing economic benefits for the government and investors. Also, they are helping to reduce carbon emissions and air pollution from energy production. Sustainability of renewable energy. Renewable energy sources, energy from sources that are naturally replenishing, is flow limited. Examples are hydropower, solar energy, biomass energy, geothermal energy, and wind energy. Renewable energy keeps on renewing itself and does not diminish. It often provides energy in four important areas like electricity generation, air and water heating or cooling, transportation, and rural energy services. This picture shows renewable energy sources. Sustainable energy sources. Renewable energy sources such as solar energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, and tidal energy are sustainable energy sources. Renewable projects such as the damming of rivers to generate hydroelectricity or the clearing of forests for production of biofuels are not considered sustainable. The picture here shows illustration of the generation of wind energy. Drivers and benefits of renewable energy. The various drivers and benefits of renewable energy are high reliability and resilience, affordable and stable energy prices, improvement of public health, reduction in global warming, economic benefits, and replenishable and inexhaustible energy. High reliability and resilience. Wind and solar energy are less prone to large-scale failure because they are distributed and modular. Distributed systems are spread over a large geographical area, so there are severe weather event in one location will not cover power to an entire region. For example, Hurricane Sandy damaged fossil fuel-dominated electric generation and distribution systems and left a lot of people without electricity. The picture here shows illustration of renewable energy sources, such as the sun and wind, which are becoming a much more important power source. In comparison to fossil fuel energy, renewable energy survived Hurricane Sandy with little damage or disruption. Water. Non-renewable power plants are always at risk whenever there is water scarcity. For example, coal and nuclear and many natural gas plants depend on having sufficient water for cooling. This implies that severe droughts and heat waves can put electricity generation at risk. The picture here shows illustration of the use of solar panels to generate electricity. Wind and solar photovoltaic systems do not require water to generate electricity and can operate reliably in conditions that may otherwise require closing a fossil fuel powered plant. There is increase in the need for highly reliable and resilient renewable technologies because of the possibilities of the increase in the threat and risk of disruptive events such as droughts, heat waves, storms, and severe wildfires. The picture here shows solar panels for the generation of solar power. Affordable and stable energy prices is another driver of renewable energy. Renewable energy provides affordable electricity and is projected to help stabilize energy prices in the future. Even though renewable facilities require upfront investment to build, it has been predicted that renewable energy prices will be very stable over time. Wind turbines near Auckland is shown in this picture. Affordable and stable energy prices. The cost of renewable energy technologies are declining steadily and are projected to drop to low cost. Research findings show that the average price to install solar has dropped more than 70% between 2010 and 2017. The cost of generating electricity from wind dropped 66% between 2009 and 2016. Different sources of renewable energy is shown in this picture. In comparison to renewable energy prices, fossil fuel prices can vary dramatically and are prone to substantial price swings. For example, there was a rapid increase in coal prices during the rising global demand before 2008 and a rapid fall after 2008. The picture here shows generation of electricity using renewable energy. Using more renewable energy can lower the prices of and demand for natural gas and coal by increasing competition and diversifying energy supplies. Increasing reliance on renewable energy can help protect consumers when fossil fuel prices spike. The picture here shows solar and wind power projects. Improvement of public health. Coal and natural gas emissions of air and water pollution cause breathing problems, neurological damage, heart attacks, cancer, premature death, and a host of other serious problems. Research study estimated that the life cycle cost and public health effects of coal is about $74.6 billion every year. The picture here shows solar water heaters facing the sun to maximize gain. Coal negative health impacts emanate from air and water pollution, but clean energy technologies do not produce such health hazards. Air pollution emissions. Wind, solar, and hydroelectric systems generate electricity with no associated air pollution emissions. Geothermal and biomass systems emit some air pollutants, though total air emissions are generally much lower than those of coal and natural gas-fired power plants. The picture here shows illustration of conversion of waste into renewable energy. Wind and solar energy require essentially no water to operate and do not pollute water resources or strain supplies by competing with agriculture, drinking water, or other important water needs. Fossil fuels, on the other hand, can have a significant impact on water resources. The picture here shows illustration of the generation of wind energy. Improvement of public health. Biomass and geothermal power plants, like coal and natural gas fired power plants, may require water for cooling. Research study shows that hydroelectric power plants can disrupt river ecosystem, both upstream and downstream from the dam. Research findings also show that with the use of high renewables, water consumption will be greatly reduced in the future. The picture here shows a wind farm. Reduction in global warming is another benefit of renewable energy. Different types of energy sources produce different amounts of pollutants. Global warming is caused by the carbon dioxide, the most prevalent greenhouse gas, and other air pollutants such as methane. Most renewable energy sources produce little to no global warming emissions. Even when including life cycle emissions of clean energy, that is the emissions from each stage of a technology's life: manufacturing, installation, operation, and decommissioning. The global warming emissions associated with renewable energy are very minimal. The picture here shows biomass resources. This reduction in global warming. Research findings indicated that increasing the supply of renewable energy will enable carbon-intensive energy sources to be replaced and significantly reduce global warming emissions. It was also found that renewable energy could help reduce the electricity sector's emissions by approximately 81%. The picture here shows illustration of geothermal energy for the generation of electricity. Economic benefits is another benefit of renewable energy. Compared with fossil fuel technologies, which are typically mechanized and capital-intensive, renewable energy industry is more labor-intensive. Solar panels need humans to install them. Wind farms need technicians for maintenance. More jobs are created for each unit of electricity generated from renewable sources than from fossil fuels. An 1895 hydroelectric plant is shown in this picture. Economic benefits. In addition to the jobs directly created in the renewable energy industry, growth in clean energy can create positive economic effects. Industry in the renewable energy supply chain will benefit from the renewable energy. The picture here shows enhanced geothermal system. Local governments also benefit from the clean energy, and owners of the land on which wind projects are built often receive lease payments of installed capacity. The picture here shows electricity generation using biomass products. Replenishable and inexhaustible energy is another driver and benefit of renewable energy. Strong winds, sunny skies, abundant plant matter, heat from the earth, and fast-moving water can each provide a fast and constantly replenished supply of energy. Studies have repeatedly shown that renewable energy can provide a significant share of future electricity needs, even after accounting for potential constraints. The picture here shows geothermal power technologies. Study found that clean energy could contribute between 3 and 80 times its 2013 levels, depending on assumptions. NREL study found that renewable energy could comfortably provide up to 80% of electricity by the year 2050. The picture here shows illustration of the use of renewable energy for the generation of electricity. For more information, contact Astronautics for Exploit. You've been watching and listening to the presentation on drivers and benefits of renewable energy, presented by Dr. Anyashola Ogundele, Astronautics for Exploit, with the focus points, sustainability of renewable energy, and drivers and benefits of renewable energy. Thank you.